What does the one at the top say? Okay, can they hear us now?
Thank you for... We're going to try to make it work. We're going to try to make it work.
What? Okay, so apparently I'm not watching what I thought I was watching.
Oh, okay.
Yes, okay. Great.
Okay. Okay.
We got it.
LBOOGIE, live for that shit.
Yeah. All right. We have popped your producer cherry. Yeah. So now it won't be as scary. I mean, it still will be kind of scary because I feel like even for me when I do it every time, I'm just like, I want to get it right. But no one can be Miss Delilah. We love you, miss you, Miss Delilah. As you can see, she is not here today.
You can tell she ain't here today. God damn it.
Yeah, stupid.
Well, we gonna try to get y'all a show today.
Right. But we very much appreciate everybody who's joined us today on this Saturday. If there are though, we always are open to critique to you guys. So if there's things that if the audio goes out, if you can't see something, please be sure to let us know. Hold on, my dogs are fighting. Stop. Why are you all giddy right now? Losing train of thought. Okay, yes. Thank you guys for coming. We're gonna get the show started today. We have some great topics. It hasn't been, like super crazy in like Lady says, the gaming streets this week, but let's go. Who's below me? Or actually I'm at the bottom. So Miss CHAREECE, you can go.
Sorry.
What have you been playing? Who are you?
It's your girl CHAREECE here. I'm sorry. I'm so discombobulated about doing this right here that I forgot everything I'm supposed to be doing. They just say that I can't hear me. Oh my god.
Oh, now they can't hear you.
You know what? I ain't gotta say nothing.
Yes, you do have to say something.
Yeah, ABK, we're sorry that we're late. It's it's a little struggle today, but
Oh my god.
I hear you.
I would say
so,
I don't. So
let me see.
Yeah, Monty said you can't hear. We gotta.
But y'all can
No,
hear.
they can hear me, but they can't hear Lady.
They can't hear me.
No, because I'm hearing me.
Okay.
Now we can. Can you hear all of us? All three of us, chat. That's an important question right there.
Okay. Other thing says we can hear her. Okay. How about this, Lady? Check in.
No, I can hear everybody. I can hear everyone.
Okay. Okay.
We're good.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay.
Oh
my. Sorry, y'all. I apologize.
Yeah.
It's your girl CHAREECE here, trying to do something new. Game wise, I have been playing. I jumped back on my Switch for this game that I heard about online. It is what's the word I'm looking for? A visual novel, to say. I don't think there's any real gameplay. It's just trying to save the world, and you're just, I don't know. I just wanted something different, and it seemed interesting. And they said it was adult, had some smut in it, and I was like, bet. So we're gonna see how that works out. Right now, it's kind of picking up the pace. She got multiple love interests. It's a little racist, but hey, I'm used to it in my video games, especially out in Japan.
Whoa, wait, you're just gonna like gloss over that? We were just gonna like.
Okay. So she is of the white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is of the white, and there are the class system is set up by colors, and the red, yellow, and blue, the primary colors, they're the highest of the tier.
Okay.
And then the colors that they mix up are, can be the secondary tier. Apparently the black, which all the colors can mix into, they just at the bottom of the barrel. But But as the white, she can marry anybody from any class.
That's not like magic cards.
So, like I said, I just got into it. I was gonna play some more tonight. So yeah, we're gonna see what I done jumped into. Cause
oh my god! All right.
Well, yeah. So what else?
Next week we'll hear more about the racist video game that CHAREECE is playing. But all right.
That I paid money for too. But yeah, everybody gives it glowing.
I told you. Sorry. Good.
No, I said, but everybody gives it glowing reviews, and I'm like, y'all must not be a person of color if y'all don't see this. Like, it was the very first thing that jumped out to me. I'm like, why she gotta be like?
Isn't that usually what it is, though? It's usually that they just don't get it
at all. Like, it makes this is an older game. This game came out like 2021, 20. Like, so this is not a new game. They were just.
But when I was on the show on Thursday with why am I blanking? With Ham solo show on Thursday, like that's why I don't play those games, CHAREECE. Like you're not gonna catch me on the JRPG. That's like, and like giving us the middle finger.
I'm hoping that the story kind of like picks up. Because right now that is literally the only thing is in my head as I play this game. That's not good. And as they talk to her, it's like she's the last of her kind, so that's what makes her so special. But still, it's of the white, of the blue, of the red, magenta, purple. I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, other than that, I've of course, Genshin Impact. Got my daughter playing. She got her first 5-star character. She was super crunk. So
yeah,
I know, right?
I bet.
She was happy, and then she had to leave and couldn't play with the girl. She's on a school state competition right now. So, but other than that, that's all. Work. I had a conference training yesterday, meetings earlier this week, so I didn't have time to play. But that's it.
So. You like me, I'm the same way right now. I feel like I'm starting to understand why you play so many mobile games. But yeah, we can go on. Miss Lady, what have you been playing?
Before I say what I played, Bunty, thank you for the $10 super chat.
Oh yes, thanks for getting that. I meant to say that.
Enough respect, ladies. I am here live, and I haven't been here in a long time. Let's have a great show and keep up the good work as usual. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What I have, Call of Duty. One of them.
That's it.
No, not. That's not.
I heard you tried to play a game.
I know I tried. I tried to play the Diablo 4 open beta yesterday, and
the doors was open.
The doors was closed.
The doors was. So
yeah.
I was, thank God for GWG Discord, because they let me know ahead of time. Shout outs to Jizzle and Inferno that it was gonna be a little wait.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool, I can go home, relax, eat something. I'm ready to stream. I have an espresso, chai latte ready to go. And
you was real ready.
I was real ready. So
CHAREECE, she just knew she was getting in,
I was gonna get it in. No, I did not. I was streamed. I was like, I'm gonna start the stream as soon as I'm out the queue. I set up my character, few little cutscenes. I ain't played the game for 30 minutes. I didn't even have 30-minute game time that I actually played the game till it booped me off, and I had to log out and log back in.
People, go to GameStop, pay your $5 to pre-order so you can play the week before.
But they said it was problems the week before.
I would say when I got on to play, I was able to get on and play. And I got like probably a good over an hour and a half of playtime.
Maybe they just didn't like Lady.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't say that. CHAREECE is saying.
Wait.
Yeah, CHAREECE said, they specifically weren't letting you in.
Lady, how long was that wait time to see if you get back
40
in?
more minutes. 41 minutes.
So
yeah.
your wait
41
time
minutes.
was longer than your actual play time.
Mm-hmm.
It was what's the name though? It was what was it? The first night of free beta.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, I don't know, being the first one on Black Friday. You know it's going to be a shit show. You got to know.
It's super shit show. Like my optimism went through the roof last night.
She said Black Friday.
Yeah, like you know it's about to be some shit. But
one of my toxic traits is I'm unrealistically optimistic. One of my, toxic
oh my God,
traits.
girl.
So I thought I was gonna get to 20. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get to level 20 on this first character. I can send the video to CHAREECE. We'll have some fresh new gameplay.
All right.
I ain't get shit. I had to play Call of Duty, so I already was mad because I wasn't playing the game I wanted to play. So I'm playing Call of Duty, and I forgot it's Friday. It's sweaty season. It's Friday. It's the sweatiest day to play Call of Duty.
Yo, shout out to Michael Turner for the $20. You didn't ask the question, but yes, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, I was struggling. I'm never in my fucking live stream Call of Duty when I'm by myself. If it ain't a campaign.
Yeah, I felt bad because I was helping CHAREECE get set up, so Lady was playing this whole time before I joined. And what was it, the second game after I joined, we won. And you were like, see, we just needed one more person.
I'm telling you, because I was playing, I said, I'm going to do a new stream. I'm going to stream Call of Duty. I mean, that's my go-to, my bread and butter. Yo, I'm playing by myself with 5 fucking randoms. Yo, how I'm on the top of the leaderboard and I've done put all the fucking work and everybody doing, I'm like, is it me? Am I trash today? Am I not playing? Is it me that I'm not doing the objective, and I'm not getting enough kills, and I'm looking at the screen, I'm on the top, and the teammates on the bottom, but y'all want to steady talking shit, calling each other names, and, dick throwing contest. I'm like, man. And then I said, I'm played with a Stitch, and LBOOGIE, and Sokka, and we played for a couple of hours, and I'm like, you know what, I'm done. Well, after I was done playing, I was like, I got curious, and jumped on Diablo 4 again. I'm like, if I can get maybe an hour or maybe 45 minutes or just at least get me to the first mission, I'll be okay. You know what I mean? The queue was 1 minute. And honestly, I was like, oh, okay, I think I got some time. I'm like, I done went like this. I played not even 5 minutes and they kicked me out. I was like, man, fuck this shit. And I just went to bed. So I was like, I'm going to try to play this weekend. I'll try to get some footage, but I just don't think Friday was not the best day for me. And also, that's all I've been playing. Trying to be a COD master. So,
she's real high up there in level. When I got on, I think when I started playing with you again, I think you were already 350 or some shit like that. I'm like, yo, no life.
No life. That's all I do.
You level 300 already, yo.
Ma'am, let's get it correct. It's 399.
Use her correct title, ma'am.
I said though, when I first started playing with you, I looked and you were 350 something. So I did say that.
I forgot to mention some of our free weekends. Again, Midnight Suns is free this weekend. If you got Game Pass.
Playing that shit.
I ain't playing that shit, man.
Ain't nobody playing that. CHAREECE.
Come on, man.
CHAREECE, I'm not buying this bean pie. Okay?
I need somebody else to enjoy this, whatever this is, with me.
Look, right. That's it. Like I said, it's not my kind of pie. Okay.
Come on. Don't you want to witness the?
I mean, for one thing, you already told us things that are going on. CHAREECE goes in our chat and really just be like, this person talking to this person, and I think this person's doing this, and I'm just but is that the game? Like,
yes, that is the game. Maybe.
CHAREECE is playing like a little soap opera.
Look here. I'm just playing what they have supplied me with. I'm just mixing it all up. That's all we're doing here. But again, if anybody can't get in Diablo this weekend, I bet you get in Midnight Suns.
Yeah. I agree. 100%. All right. So that's all Lady's been playing. Lady's been playing Tenacod. She couldn't get into Diablo. And she's going to keep trying. So hopefully we'll get some footage of her next week playing that game.
Hopefully.
And then for me, what I've been playing mostly, my mobile game standard now, which is Pokemon Go. And I like the game. And then I've been playing COD with Lady. And then I got to play Diablo last Sunday was when I played Diablo. But it was only like 3 classes that were available last weekend. I think this weekend is supposed to be all the classes that are available. I did love how and selfishly so, that when you come in, like every character that they show you, the demo character is black. Every single one. Like, I didn't know. I was like, is this by coincidence? Or is everyone seeing this? But like all the characters were black. It was kind of cool. What are you saying?
But question, okay, are we getting Diablo on Xbox or are we getting it on PC? Like nobody.
That's your main question. Like, I don't care. I'm ready to play. Tell me where we're buying it.
Tell me, because even Jizzle was like,
y'all tell me, because look, because my SSD should be here on Monday, so then I'll be able to rock again. And though, CHAREECE, the game isn't even coming out until the week before E3.
But if we pre-order, don't we get it like 3 days early?
That's what I'm saying. Like June 2nd is like the first day you're gonna start to play. And personally, I'm gonna be in California already, so I'm not gonna be able to play. So I was, kind of deflated when I found that out.
Well, then when you can't play, I can carry you to build you up.
I don't trust y'all when you say that shit, because I feel like every time y'all say that and then I hop in and it's like I'm still, having to say, all right, when y'all gonna come carry me?
Look here, I'll carry you in Diablo.
Okay. All right. But pretty much that, COD, Pokemon, that's it for me. Let's get into some of these topics. Not too crazy, right, of a week. But we did get some sneak peeks. I don't know if you guys caught, but there's a rumor that Spiderman 2 will be releasing in September. Did you guys see that tweet?
Yes,
I saw that. I hope not. But,
yeah. What do you mean you hope not?
My fall is already kind of booked with Starfield.
Your fall is already booked with what? What's coming in September that you're waiting for?
It's not the fact that it's coming. Like, I'm just.
She's
booked.
Preemptively booking. So, Sony, you can sit here because somebody might be sitting here.
that part. Like, let me check my schedule. But why am I not checking for this game? Like, I am not excited.
Because I don't think that we're big Spider-Man fans. That's why. I mean, it's not like we hate him or anything. It's just he doesn't get my juice going,
I'm more excited for the Wolverine game, but that ain't coming out till like next year sometime. I don't know when it's coming out. So.
Right, because all we got was a title.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get it at some point.
Right. Yeah, I'm not just like you said, I'm like Spider-Man. I'm happy he's getting another game, but I'm not really feeling it. Yeah, I don't know.
What about you, lady? You gonna play Spider-Man?
Hell no, man. Fuck Peter Parker. Fuck all that shit.
Oh my God,
man.
Why?
And I would rather, honestly, Miles Morales needs his own game.
Play.
Yo, first of all, I'm not going to sit here and cap on saying I'm a fake like something that I don't even enjoy prior. The only Spider-Man I recognize is Miles Morales, and until that next title come up, then that's where I'll purchase that game.
Okay.
And see,
so basically, if it's not a full-blown Miles Morales story, you're tired of it.
No, I mean, something tells me something inside me. It's my tinfoil hat time. I think it's gonna be like the same of the previous title, which was what I heard, because I did see gameplay, was like a good story, but it was a lot of fetch quests in the game and a lot of padding. That's what I was told.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
I mean, but that was God of War.
Oh yeah.
But I still played. I enjoyed the story.
Spider-Man had his formula down pat. You do one main mission, 2 side missions, back to the main mission. 2 side, 1 main. 2 side, 1 main. The entire game through.
Just the way you were like, 2 side, 1 main.
Every time. Like, I already knew. What I had to do to continue the story. And as much as I didn't even finish the Miles Morales story. I need to finish it, but like, it's still the same. I think for me to be excited about the new Spider-Man game, I'm gonna need to see. And honestly, the story has to be better because it's Spider-Man. You can't get much better. What other tricks you got up your sleeve besides the web? But like, the story needs to be better. The story needs to be on point. Like, are you continuing the story? Are we following the DLC?
So what was wrong? Yeah, was there anything that was wrong with Spider-Man 1 story?
No, the story was on point. It was better. I think they could have utilized some of the villains a little bit more. Like, some were just thrown in there just to be thrown in there. It just for like the shock value. But like, I don't know. Some of it, that game should have been like a good maybe 10 hours shorter if you didn't have to do the side quest. Like,
you have to do the side quest.
You have to do the side quest.
Okay.
No, you have to do the side quest. And
I mean, I feel like in Harry Potter, you have to do the side quest for the most part.
For the most part, that's because you have to get the level up. To this, it's not the level up.
Stories that involve there's side stories that involve you being able to get certain spells.
Oh, but yes. Now that part, yes.
Yeah, Harry Potter, yeah.
Spider-Man, no. Oh, you're going to stop a robbery at a random gas station that has absolutely nothing to do with the story. You're going,
okay.
Yeah, that's the kind of side stories. At least in Harry Potter, the side stories actually make sense to the story. This is just random activities that just never stop. They are always going on. Yeah, some of them are part of this. Like, are you trying to open up locations and stuff, or find this thing? But like, nah, they have absolutely nothing to do with the story.
Okay. And then, I mean, yeah, go ahead, lady. I was going to ask, what was your, what is what you want to see in Spider-Man 2, having played Spider-Man 1?
When it's on sale. Look. If you are...
Without the DLC.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most people like up north, New Yorkers, that northeast area, they down with the Spider-Man, and people all over the world, they have they are fans of Spider-Man, and they will cop this game. By all means, don't let me stop you from your joy. Go get that Spider-Man game, and it's a PS5 exclusive, right? At
least for the first year.
Yeah,
on my PC
you think so?
later.
It's probably gonna be.
I don't think they said specifically, did they? Because it's still just like a rumor.
I'm just assuming it's PlayStation that it's gonna come on PC like a year later. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
That's
why I was asking what you would want to see, because this is still a rumor. Like, no one has confirmed, and then they're not gonna be at E3, so I don't know when we're gonna know.
I mean, they need to be at E3. I mean,
I feel like they're gonna do one of their little shows. Like, I totally feel like they're going to schedule one of their shows either a couple weeks before E3 or maybe a month after E3. I feel like for them, what they have pretty much decided to do is to wait. And I know I'm going to get shit, but wait to see what Microsoft does, right? And now that they're not even going to be at E3, they can take a month to get their shit together to combat whatever Microsoft says.
Yep.
They got it. I mean, what else they got? Let me stop. let me stop. What else they got for the others besides this rumor that's gonna come out for the system
for PlayStation? Yeah, I mean, I'm really bad. I'm gonna be honest with keeping up with their first party titles, so I'm gonna have to look because I know the stuff is coming. We know that like Wolverine is coming for them, right?
Not this year though.
Not this year.
No, it's not this year. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to look because I know I have said that before.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm looking right now. You talking about
okay? Go ahead. Thank you.
PlayStation?
Appreciate it. Yep.
Hold on.
Let's slate it for 2023.
Oh, 2023.
Yeah, that's this year.
I forgot this year. I'm thinking 2022. Lord Jesus. Hold on.
I know, it looks kind of dry.
Hold on.
Is it? Okay, I'm looking now too. Okay. Is Street Fighter 6? That's not just them. Final Fantasy.
That is
16.
Yes.
Is that what that is?
Which I'm not checking. Which, believe it or not, I'm not checking for that either. As much as I enjoyed 15, I'm not checking for 16.
Really?
Yeah. First of all, it's not coming to Xbox. So that automatically that gets put on the back burner.
Okay.
I don't
Alan
know.
Alan Wake 2 is gonna come to everybody, right?
It should be.
They get Minecraft Legends.
We get Minecraft. We already had it, I think.
Yeah.
I know. I'm being petty. Octopath Traveler is not gonna be just on PS5 too.
No, it's out on Xbox, I believe. Because remember, Jiz was playing that.
Oh shit!
Only thing is,
Look, we looking, y'all.
We was waiting to see if it was coming to Game Pass. That was the question.
Ooh, they said we supposed to be getting this. No, this can't be right. Didn't we already give it? Okay. Payday 3. We just had a Payday 2, right? We haven't had a Payday 3.
No.
Oh, I'm excited for that. I enjoyed Payday. Did you play Payday, lady?
I don't.
Payday was the robbery one where you're like, you go in as a group of heist men with like masks and stuff.
No, I have not.
That game was the shit, but it was so broken. It was so broken.
That's the part I remember it being broken.
So fun. Yes, it was on 360. And then when they tried to bring it to the Xbox One, that's when it started having like a ton of issues. Yo, I'm like totally out of the frame right here. Let me figure out my camera situation. But yeah, so I don't know. Tangent. All right, let's get back to it. So moving on, but still talking about Sony. Their continued hater Kool-Aid drinking sales have not prevented the UK from approving the ABK deal. So that's happening. And I feel like we got to see more insiders or like gaming media start to say this deal is happening. It's just like, it's going to happen. So now that we know we're like at the end of the road, right? End of the rainbow road here. What do you think we're going to see? Because I already started to see somebody say they feel like this is going to open the floodgates for like everybody to be gobbled up essentially, which I just don't think that can happen. Like personally, I don't feel like all gaming studios are going to be housed either under Sony or Microsoft, right? But how do you guys feel? Like, how do you guys feel about the deal? How do you feel that the media is going to take the deal when it goes through? Like, is there going to be spin? Tell me your thoughts, and whoever wants to go, jump in.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I should have bought some stock in Activision because y'all talk way too much about this deal. I really dropped the ball with that.
Because,
I really did.
Yeah, because I mean, it would have been a quick 50% turnaround.
Yeah.
Just within this last week, because they were, I think, around $60.
No, now it's 80.
They went up 80. Right, but they were at 60.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, I personally just want, if it goes through, good. I want to see the next steps when it comes with that collaboration. I'm fine with that. If the deal doesn't get approved, I'm fine with that too. I'm still gonna play the games that I'm gonna play regardless of what platform it is. And my thing is, I keep saying it and it's like sometimes for some folks it's just falling on deaf ear, or maybe because I'm a woman, or maybe it's other, you know, things in there that they're not listening. But I'll be telling some real shit when I say adapt to the gaming, you know, landscape. I just don't mean Xbox, PlayStation. I mean everything. Even if you got to save up a little bit at a time to get each and every product, do that so you can be able to have a sound voice of what people are talking about when it comes to the video game industry. When I'm not going to listen to somebody that want to talk about, you know, the deal when you don't even own an Xbox. So it shouldn't even concern you. It shouldn't even concern you. I'm tired of people talking about this deal and they don't even play Call of Duty. But y'all talking about Call of Duty like you play Call of Duty. As me, I don't, you know, I'm not trying to go on a little rant, but it's just that I see it all the time. So
I mean, I don't understand why it's devolved into only about Call of Duty. I mean, I think that was probably their biggest issue in the first place. Like, I feel like that was not the winnable argument.
Because I agree, because it's like that when the reason why really everybody knows Sony broke. Sony ain't got no money. Sony money that they make is not supporting their first party titles. It's been said like that a couple of weeks now. So my thing is, don't you want to be nice with the person that probably would have that bag for you when it's Call of Duty? If you offer me a 10-year deal, I'm gonna take it, knowing that if I don't, it's a possibility I can't get this bag no more. I swear, some people in the video game industry ain't got no street smarts, and it's not always about, you know, book smarts. You gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. And if I was Sony, I would have took the 10-year deal and ran with it. You know what I mean? But they want to be greedy. They want to have the bigger piece of the pie, all that stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if I didn't read to see, but I'm wondering if, like, I know that they stood down as far as blocking it, but I'm wondering if they basically are saying, you know, Microsoft's concessions have to happen. Like, we are standing down, but the concessions still have to happen. I didn't read that part. Did any of you guys?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that. So at this point, from what I did read, is that Sony now understands that whatever deal they do get, it will not be favorable to them.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like Boogie. Like, Call of Duty was the least of their issues, because again,
right.
Activision maybe only does Call of Duty, but now that they these other studios might be free to do other things and all these back catalog stuff that's sitting right there. But again, like I try to tell the ladies when our private conversation is, there are other forces here. Like, they should have been worried about again, Blizzard, which is World of Warcraft, Diablo, which we were talking about earlier. Like, again, these are other billion-dollar franchises. They should have like brought that to the forefront. Like, hey, if you want to be concerned about it, like, put other ideas out there that you might have concerns about. Again,
I know,
King Studios, Candy Crush. People forget about Candy Crush all the time. Your grandma is playing Candy Crush.
I feel like they could have played on Game Pass so much heavier. Like, they could, like, before I go into that, it almost makes Jim Ryan's comment about him only wanting to block the deal that much more sounding like the truth, right? Like, he really, that's all he wanted to do. Because if they wanted a more successful argument, I feel like that they could have played on the fact that they just don't have, you know, the infrastructure to keep up with Game Pass. Like, but even in that argument, as I said, I realized the argument is still, they may take our spot, and we don't like that.
I just also think they didn't want to admit that Game Pass is where it
Such
is right
a
now.
value.
Yes.
Yeah, like,
they didn't want to put that in paperwork.
But we had this conversation years ago that in order for them, at the time Game Pass first came out, PlayStation should have been already there with them.
Yeah.
They should have been already there with them. I remember when we was at E3 one time, and they were just giving away codes. and
stacks. Yo,
I
think this year was the first year that I have paid for Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah.
I think mine ran out my birthday last year, so
yeah.
It was last year for me too. But still,
see?
You can still get it for the low if you know where to go.
Right.
So
yeah.
I think that they really dropped the ball to not. Sony's problem is they didn't adapt well to the American market, and it's biting them in the booty right now. Because
I don't know.
They should have adapted more. They should have.
I think I agree that they should have adapted more, but I feel that they were just like trying to play on their brand loyalty more, right?
Yes.
And do less, right? Because then they if they're able to still bring in the kind of money and do less, you know, a lot of businesses are going to do that, because especially when they're taking the bigger piece of the pie, because there's no incentive for them to do better. So this deal gives Sony incentive to do better. So Sony fans really should be excited about this, because this means Sony is going to have to do more to keep you as a customer.
Okay. Let me I didn't want to cut nobody
I
off.
was going to tell you.
Yeah. Don't worry. I got you, girl. I got
Thank
you. Bunty with the $5 super chat. All I have to say is Xbox dropped 3 new IPs this year: Hi-Fi Rush, Redfall, and Starfield. Look, we know. Sony on Sony PlayStation got no game error. Call it how you say it, how you want to say it. They ain't got nothing right now. I rarely be petty, but Delilah's not here.
I would say
Delilah's not here. I love you, girl. I'll be on my best behavior
next week.
Not today. Next week.
Yeah.
And Richard Norman, keep it up. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Hey, y'all, if y'all some real ones, make sure y'all share it out. Let everybody know what we're doing here, and we appreciate your support. Go ahead, Elle. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. I didn't know if you still had more to go.
I mean, I could go more, but I'm trying to make sure everybody speaks.
Well, because you said you were going to be petty, but then you proceeded to not be petty. So then I was like,
I thought she said because Sony ain't got no games.
They ain't got no games.
They ain't got no games.
Okay. Yeah.
They ain't got no games.
I think we just went through the list. So
that sounds kind of dry then. Because personally, I remember when it was a few years ago, and everybody who was like, I'm not going to call them Sony phonies. I'm just going to call them, Sony Oni people that were shitting so much on Xbox. They had no games, and Game Pass is ass, and welfare gaming. You know what I mean? This is what I heard. And brand loyalty is a motherfucker now, because right now we are about to get some straight hotness, despite what everybody may think. They're actually putting out games on their own platforms, and you got to give them credit when credit is due. And the more that this happens, the more Sony fans are quiet. Y'all quiet as fuck.
No, they're not quiet. Yeah. They loud, but they loud for the wrong reasons.
No, so the people who are only for the clicks, them the ones who have still been shouting like, oh, because I'm loud, that means I'm right, which I always say is a fucking telltale of someone who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. If you think you being loud means you're right, you are wrong. Anywho's, everyone who has some damn sense that we know is a Sony person, a Sony fan, is mouth shut, zipped. You're not hearing them say shit. So that is more proof that they know that this deal is good, and that they don't have nothing right now. Sorry, trying to make sure I had the right thing up.
Like I said, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, we had a show, and I asked the chat, give me one legit point of me buying a PlayStation 5 right now. And nobody could give me a legit reason. But I'll tell you what, I know if I ask the chat, why should I continue with my Game Pass membership?
What was that meme I posted in our chat? And I was talking about they dropped something else, and I'm like, I ain't got time to play all the games in Game Pass. You're killing me.
This is where Xbox.
Yeah.
This is the first time.
Yeah.
So the first time I honestly can say, look, man, it's too many games on this platform. I can't play them all. It feels good to say that.
You can play games that interest you. You know what I mean? There's no lull to where you have to play a game that, you know, maybe wouldn't interest you. But I don't know, at the same time that I say that, I feel like maybe we can get used to the idea that you don't always have to finish every game.
No.
Blasphemy.
What about if you at the last boss? I got games that are installed in my
on Elden Ring. I'm at the end.
Girl, you just gotta call me.
But I'm just saying, like, I still feel very satisfied with the purchase. Like, I feel like I had a great time with the game.
Honestly, as long as you get your money's worth and you happy with what you've done, hey, move on.
If there's something else catching your eye, enjoy yourself. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
If I put you to the back, it is what it is.
I ain't deleted you yet. I still got you. I come back.
Right.
They don't like the truth because I already know. Motherfuckers got me muted. Motherfuckers got me blocked. Motherfuckers got me silent. But I don't care. I'm gonna still say what I want to say when I want to say it, despite what anybody thinks of me or how they feel about me. But I'm gonna let people know, like, I'm not bullshitting when it comes to this gaming shit. Or I spend money, I pay for subscriptions. If something breaks down tomorrow, I gotta replace it. Because gaming is one of the most expensive habits that I have. The number one expensive habit that I have. And if I'm paying,
it's gotten cheaper with Game Pass.
It has
a little bit. Yeah, of course. $15 a month.
Because just think about it. If we bought Diablo, what are we all playing right now? Diablo, I did pay Midnight Suns, but like if you pay for every game that you're playing right now, Hi-Fi Rush, if we pay for that, that'd be what, $30, $40?
Right.
Starfield.
Wulong?
Yeah, yes. Everything.
Yeah, but you probably wouldn't have bought Wulong, honestly.
Hell no.
You probably would have been like, I'm not buying it. Like, there's a ton of games where you're getting able to play them that you probably wouldn't have played.
All this stuff getting on sale.
Yeah.
And
Anywho,
it's okay.
I'm on the train of CHAREECE, right? Where she was like, I'm trying to have this deal go through before Diablo come out so that I can get it on Game Pass.
But you know what? I'm thinking, I don't think it's going to be complete.
I know.
By the time
we're
Diablo
gonna get the
gets
basic bitch version on Game Pass if it does. We're gonna get the basic version, and if you want all that extra shit, then you're just gonna have to get the the deluxe version and stuff.
So, go ahead.
Which version you gonna get me playing 3 days early?
The deluxe one.
Damn it! Deluxe is $80, maybe 90.
Yeah, I think it is $80.
I'll think about
$10 What's $10 more?
You might do it.
That's coffee.
Whoa.
Yeah. Hold on. Everybody got to stop.
Everybody got to stop.
Go ahead.
Monty.
Go ahead, lady.
Monty.
Right.
We got $100. We got $100 super chat from Bunty. Nothing to expect, ladies. Have to go. We'll listen to the rest later. Have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you so
much, Bunty.
Right. Thank you, Bunty.
Thank you so much.
Right.
So, like I said,
I feel like we're gonna have to do like I feel like we need to do a special giveaway of all the stuff we collect at E3 for like our supporters here and on Patreon. I feel like that's what we got to do that, right?
Oh, that's the plan.
All right, yeah.
That's the plan. We all gonna collect swag and we gonna make care packages for the community. So because I ain't gonna lie, yo, going to E3, it's expensive. Here. Yeah. And there's people that really, really want to go but can't afford it. So like having a box of swag from there, I ain't gonna lie, I gave away a couple of boxes in the beginning and people really appreciate that. So
yeah, they do. Moving on though, speaking of conventions, GDC was this week. And our very own lady who's above me at the very top got to go to Blacks in Gaming, which was an event that I actually think was the first time I met a lady. I came up to GDC physically, first time I met her physically. I came with the GDC, which is in San Francisco, and we went to the Black and Gaming event. And tell me how it was this year.
It wasn't Blacks in Gaming. They put it all together. So
okay.
Latino in Gaming,
together.
LBGTQA, Blacks in Gaming, everybody was there.
Okay. Usually, was it like in a bigger venue or?
No, I don't. Personally, for me, it wasn't as big as Mina Gallery, but it was their own. It was their own space, so I wasn't even mad. They owned the actual space,
right?
That the event was held, which I think is really smart because event space is expensive.
Yeah.
As is with GDC. So for them to be like, oh, we got a couple of properties here in the city, let's just pick one and do the event there. That's a money saver. When I got there, I was the last person who was able to get in because the event started at 12 and this ain't my first rodeo. So I'm like, I don't want to go be the first one there. Just give myself a little bit of time. So shout outs to Pragmatic Eagle with the 50.
I know. I mean,
thank you.
Y'all,
thank you. Y'all being
on it today.
We are. Yo, this is a lot today. Y'all balling, man. Y'all are seriously balling over here
today.
I'm gonna say,
I didn't get paid, so no.
Yeah, right. I thought payday was last week, y'all. Shit, y'all balling.
So I got in there, and I'm gonna tell you, I was looking okay. I was looking clean. To be honest with you, I don't think the guy that asked me who my name was really thought I was supposed to be in there. Because I don't know. They first said,
like he thought you were lost. Like
he thought I was lost, or I thought I ain't had my name on the list.
Yeah,
that's what he thought. That's what he thought. I was like, Maria Ramos, Grown Woman Gaming. He was like, let me look. He's like, oh no, I don't see your name here. I was like, are you sure? So I pull up my registration email. This is it right here, right? He went to another stack of papers and he looked. He was like, oh, Maria Ramos, Grown Woman Gaming. I said yes. Oh, okay, no problem. You know what I mean? As soon as I get in, they was at capacity. So I was lucky. I was lucky. So when I got there, it was like a pretty chill environment. You had people working at IG at Xbox. You had content creators. You had game developers. You had people who are just fans of the game. And they're all sitting, hanging, eating, networking and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's awesome. They had an outside area. So, because if it was too hot in there, you can always go step out there, get you a little breather and come right back in, which was great. Also, they had a quiet area. So if you feel like it was too loud or if it's over it's over censoring yourself, then you can go to that room and just be quiet and just, cool off or, things like that, which I enjoyed. My personal thing is that I personally have to get over is I am nervous. If I'm just meeting folks, I'm nervous to be like, hey, my name is, or try to engage with folks. But I met a few folks there, and when I get my outfit together, I meticulously pick the pieces that I pick for a purpose. Because I'm like, if anything's gonna break the ice with me as a gamer, as a podcaster and stuff, it's gonna be the outfit. I wore some Nintendo earrings because I know they recently just got a deal with them, a little kind of a labo. So I was like, let me wear these Nintendo Luigi earrings. I made sure I was dressed in the color theme. I made sure I did the shoes match the shirt. Now the shirt wasn't no Xbox shirt; it was a grown woman gaming shirt, and it had all the ladies in the front. Now, if you guys want that shirt that I just wore, that I was next to Phil Spencer, you can always check that merch shop. They got hella colors, and it's hella versatile, and it's unisex. That's my little pitch.
That's your plug-in. All right.
Yeah, that was my bitch. So. And I had the Xbox bomber jacket. Shout out to Delilah because she got me that for my birthday, and that was like the biggest, icebreaker because they will walk up to me and they will be like, "Hey, I like this item that you're wearing. And that opened up the conversation of, oh, what do you do? Oh, thank you. I just got this. Oh, what's your name? What you do? What game do you work with? And stuff like that. Shout outs to Jessica from ID at Xbox, because she was the first person that really spoke with me. And we're just talking for a few moments, and then I was talking to Julio. I don't have the stuff. I don't have like the paperwork, but Julio is a game developer from ID at Xbox, and they're making a game in dedication for his friend, because his friend passed away.
Wow.
And so he's making a game for that. And then I met this guy named James, because I used the outfits for my icebreaker, but he had the Xbox bomber jacket from MetaThreads 2018 on. I had
wow.
Yeah, so he had the...
Yeah, but you have that one too, right?
Yeah, so that was the icebreaker. So I was like, hey, I like your jacket. And he's like, oh, I like yours too. I was like, hey, you got that E3 2018 MetaThread collaboration, correct? He was like, yeah, and that started the conversation. So I shout outs to him, and we talked for a little bit. I'm not here pitching nothing. I'm not here saying, oh, I need money for this or that. That's not, I know this is the role people play, and I understand that. I'm not
right.
That's not me. I just want to let the people know who I am, what I represent, and my passion towards gaming. And if they want to connect with me, that's fine. It doesn't make a big deal to me. As long as I made an effort to show up, and that's good enough for me. You know, everything else is ice cream. I ate before I got there, and I was cool, and I told myself I wasn't going to drink any alcoholic beverages because I wanted to have a different mindset this time.
Right.
So before, I was like, oh, I'm about to eat, I'm about to drink this free drinks, and I'm like,
right.
But now I'm like, nah, let me just be, have water, Canada Dry, whatever. And cool, I worked around, I said hi to the folks, and I saw Ariel Knight. Shout outs to him.
Yeah.
So we were discussing, he actually walked up to me, because I saw him.
Oh, awesome.
I saw him, but he already was talking to folks. So I didn't want to be rude or anything and be like, hey, yo, what's up, this being,
right.
So I go outside, I take a little break, I come back in. As soon as I come in, he walks up to me and he's like, I'm like, Ariel Knight, right? And then we had a conversation, and hopefully good luck on the projects that he's doing in the future. Hopefully we see something in the future. So it was good, because when you meet people on Twitter in the gaming space, you hope that they're like the people, they're like that in real life.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to ask. Like, how is he? Is he nice and everything? Yeah.
He is hella nice.
He seems real cool. Yeah.
He is hella nice. He said, oh, I know who you are. And we just talked about passions of gaming. And then we had a conversations about gameplay versus graphics. You know what I mean? It's coming from a developer standpoint. And it was cool. I really enjoyed it. I did not see Sarah Bond.
Okay.
Maybe I left. Maybe I left too early, and she was there later. But Miss Sarah Bond, I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah. I was ready because I had questions. I had a little snippet bio for her, so I already knew like what she did now and recently. So I knew what I was talking about. I was like, I'm gonna give her 2 questions. It's gonna be a fashion question and a gaming question, and that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna take a picture, and I'm there. I had plans, so
you were ready.
I was ready,
which is like great. Like, I love to hear that you were like so prepared. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but awesome. she didn't show up. So, or I left too early. But I'm hopefully she comes on the show. Hopefully we get to meet. Hopefully we do an interview with her, and I can't. Other than that, I was cool. Phil was there, and I would say the floodgates opened with him because he was there for 5 minutes, just chilling.
Yeah.
Just
like nobody was talking to him?
No, not for the first. No, because he was there for like maybe 5 minutes, just scoping the scene, and then he walked around, and people was like,
yeah.
So everybody was making their rounds. Everybody was like vultures. They were like, Phil's here, I got to talk to him. And
Right.
I understand. I mean, if it's your first time meeting the man, I understand you getting like that, because when I first met Phil and Aaron Greenberg, I was just like them. So I kind of understand. So my approach was like, lady, don't hound him. This ain't your first time meeting him.
Right.
And it ain't your first time meeting him, so it ain't like, you know, you're not that. So get a man some space. I was like, well, let me at least just talk to him before, I leave.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go talk to him, shout outs to Tammy. I hope that's her name. I think that's his assistant. Shout out to Tammy. She saw me in line trying to speak to Phil, and she made sure that I was spoken with. Like she let me talk to him. She was like, "Oh, you trying to talk to Phil?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am." She was like, "Okay, don't worry. After this dude, you can be able to go. I can kick him out if you want to. We can have him stop." I was like, "No, ma'am. I'll wait till he's finished.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to him." So she was like, "Okay, cool." I like the fact that Phil asked her to go get her a Coke. I was like, he's like, I need a soda, so something to drink. So she got her Coke, and they both drinking Cokes. And when it was my turn, I'm gonna let you know, he did not recognize me. I wasn't expecting him to recognize me, but then in the back of my head, I was like, okay, maybe it was just growth, because when I first met him, I'm wearing jeans and I'm excited and I'm giddy because who he is. And I guess this time around, I was more calm, cool, and collective. I let him know who I was. I let him know what the podcast that we run. And he saw the shirt. I know he saw the shirt because it's a green shirt. So he's gonna automatically think, it's an Xbox shirt. No, it's a grown woman gaming shirt. I wanted to make sure if we all wasn't there, that we were all there, So I said, hi, how you doing? And we had a little small talk about GDC and how the turnout was and how he felt, like going back in the scene of convention time and stuff. And he was ecstatic. He's excited. And I just kept it real with him. I was like, just thank you for doing what you're doing. And as a consumer, I appreciate what you're doing. And he liked it. And Tammy's like, hey, Phil, look at the earrings what she got on. And then I was like, yeah, these are Mario Luigi earrings. So I showed him the earrings. I was like, yeah, I was trying to go with the theme. And he like smiled a little bit. And I was like, that's all I wanted to say. And I had a great day. And I walked around and mingled with a few folks and had my picture with Phil. And it was good. I encourage you guys, if you ever have like a meetup, a video game meetup or a video convention in your city, and try to look up free events, try to look up free get-togethers and stuff like that, and picnics and stuff like that, because that's where it really starts. That's where the networking really comes to play. When you see the individual, when you talk to them, because you want the people that you connect with online match up to the people that you meet in real life. And if it does match up, that creates opportunities for me in the future. Yo, I met this chick. I forgot her name. Should not forget her name. But she asked about grown women gaming. And I did not know I did not know she worked for YouTube Gaming. And she followed us right away. So if you're watching us, thank you for showing support and being nice and talk to me that day. And like I said,
like you said, like it's a way like for us to like get our name out a little more, and not even that, just like the camaraderie, right? That comes from like being at a space where everyone shares a commonality, right?
Yeah. And there's not a lot of gamers in San Francisco, because I don't see enough of them, especially one that look like me. So if I know there's a free event, you know, in the city, and I can be able to be like, let them know who I am and what I'm doing, I'm gonna at least try. And y'all, how can I say this? It's just important to make yourself known outside the computer keyboard and the internet. And I had a great time, and it got me really excited for E3. So
yeah, I just want to point out real quick, CHAREECE is getting mollywopped by these spiders.
Why you do me like that?
I'm just saying.
Did you go like this?
Yeah, because like I was listening to the lady, but then I looked and I was like, damn, that big one just fucking her up. But yeah.
In my defense, I still beat them. Okay.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Past the level.
Most of the time, it's just industry people, but not actual gamers in these events. Sometimes, yeah. But I don't. I'm not
at GDC. GDC is an industry event.
Well,
like, typically people, you're gonna see content creators or devs or publishers. That's what you're gonna see at GDC. And even E3 was always intended to be an industry event. They just recently started letting consumers in.
So it got me excited for E3 and what that unfolds. And I'll be honest, I'm gonna be about. I had my my physical insecurities, I would say.
Yeah.
I think everybody has them.
Yeah. Right.
I think with me it hits
and we
me
shouldn't. But yeah.
But I want to be realistic and transparent. I don't want anybody to look at me and think that I don't know what I'm talking about, or just because I dress a certain way or I look a certain way, that I'm just some girl trying to get in here, get some free swag and some
right. But I think most of the people who do that, they're usually projecting, so don't trip on those folks.
Oh, thank you.
Right, moving to some other things that happened. Which thank you for the recap. I'm sure everybody here. I wish I was there.
I got a video. It's going to be on YouTube soon.
Oh, awesome. Some of the things that did come out of GDC, and which one I'm going to pick out. The Hellblade trailer that they showed at GDC, along with the unveiling of the MetaHuman software that they're going to be putting out to the public, so that other people can too build these really lifelike performances in games. What did you guys think of the trailer, and did you catch that extended look at the MetaHuman?
They looked creepy. Hellblade looks...
No, it looks so good.
It was good.
It could look good and still be like, nah, that's okay. I like to sleep peacefully at night.
Wow.
A+ for the technology, because outstanding. 10 years ago, you never thought we would get to this level in video games. Not even 5 years ago. But is Hellblade my type of stuff? Nope, that's okay. I will watch out.
You didn't play the first one?
I played the first one. And I put it down.
I couldn't get through it either, and I'm really hoping that I can get through the second one. But like, it looks really fabulous. Like, I was so geeked out by that video.
Yeah, that's enough.
No.
The
what
trailer.
About you, lady?
Okay, look. I enjoyed Hellblade, and I love the transition from her being, soft, soft, approachable, thoughtful. That's what I got. And then as the trailer continued, you see her transition from kind, soft-spoken, soft, to what I thought was the deterioration of her mind through her mental issues.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And then towards the end, it was, I'm crazy, I'm about to fuck shit up. Whoever ain't with me, they against me, let's go. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that, I was like, ooh. And then at the very end, you see the voice actress just smiles and completely cuts it off. And I'm ready. I can't wait. I know it ain't coming this year with Hellblade.
You think so? It's been in development for a while now.
We might get a date this year. We might get a date, but I don't think we're gonna get.
I mean, we still haven't gotten any dates past summer for Xbox. Like, you realize that, right? Like, there's
only
still
Hellblade. Only Hellblade.
No.
Right?
Only.
I'm sorry.
Hellblade doesn't have a
Starfield.
date.
Sorry.
Starfield.
Only Starfield.
No, but even Starfield is September.
Technically, no. Even though it's not like calendar wise, most people consider anything after August fall.
Yeah, but September is not fall.
It's not.
So
it's
not
really
fall.
Not. I'm still.
You're not fall until October.
Xbox need a holiday game though. What they gonna have out?
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna get some sort of holiday game. I'm guaranteed we're gonna get some sort of holiday game. Like, Starfield is not gonna be the last game they put out in all of 2023.
With MetaHuman, I like, for someone who grew up on 8-bit, 16-bit games, to see something like that, it's extraordinary. And it brings me optimism of what games are going to be in the future. And with that, also has great stories. Because it's nothing better than a great story with something like MetaHuman attached to it, and it could be anything. So I'm optimistic. So yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I thought it was really, really neat. I mean, like I said, I was like geeking out just because of the technology aspect and the fact that now they're packaging this technology to be able to allow other devs to tap in, right? Because
I think that's a good thing. I think that's right. That's an awesome thing.
Like, we're putting it out there so that, like, we can see this more often. It doesn't have to be, just a Ninja Theory thing. This is like a landscape changing for game development, because you're making something more accessible to everyone, which, that's kind of been like Microsoft's bag. I mean, like, maybe like way back, always is like way back, like, Microsoft is not the same Microsoft that Microsoft used to be. Like,
a lot of people can't understand that though.
Yeah. Like, now they're very much into what can we do to make things more accessible for everyone, not just the players, but the developers. So I don't know. It was just like cool. Like, you're optimistic for the future, right, of gaming. At least that's how I felt. All right, folks. We're getting close to that time. So I'm going to ask you guys to gather the questions. Make sure you guys type question in big bold and then your questions so that Lady can pick them up. Then we're going to get into some tidbits. All right. You guys ready for the titty bitties?
Yep.
No one's saying anything. Lord.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Last of Us 2 ended last week. It was the last episode. Did anybody?
I'm not on the last episode, so don't ask me about that one. I am watching. I'm on episode 4 or 5.
You ain't watching.
Oh, I'm not watching on the day.
Episode 4 still. How you still on episode 4 though?
I was on episode 2.
That's not even 2 weeks behind.
I know. I'm watching it behind. I know this. I'm there.
But I'm like, that's like 5 weeks behind. You like 5 weeks behind.
Be happy I'm watching it, okay?
Is it scary?
It's not. No. So it's drama. Why is the game this drama feel?
Yes, the game is drama. I mean, you have action because it stops.
Yes.
So, like, if you were to go and watch the movie, like Delilah always talks about, you go watch the movie, you're watching all the cutscenes, it's just drama. But if you play the game, then you have like cutscene, and then you go fight, cutscene, fight.
So,
or sneak.
Now, it is very like, I'm up here like, yes, now with the action stuff, I'm sometimes like, but like I'm all into the drama aspect of it. So I don't know if I still want to play the game, but like, the story is nice. I wouldn't mind reading books in this universe. Like, is there novels or like? But
I think a graphic novel somewhere floating.
I think the reason why The Last of Us, even the game did so well. Like, I don't get wanting to replay the game, but you know, I understand that the story is like very moving. It's a very human story, and exploring. It's like I know they don't want you to equate it to, you know, another IP, but it is very much like what's the other zombie one? Why can I think? With Rick and Michonne.
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. It is very much like that in the sense that you're exploring how humans behave in this post-apocalyptic era, right? But I don't know. That's probably why we're seeing it on HBO, because it is a very deep story.
Yeah, I don't think it could have been on any other, like, the regular cable channels. Nah.
Oh yeah, like HBO. Yeah, HBO did them right for sure.
Yeah. Which all of the hate for the second game makes me wonder.
Oh yeah, I'm not looking forward to season 2 at all. They've already said, and the guy who created it is just like, I don't care that you guys don't like it. And I'm just like,
I mean, that count till it's dry. They hate the player.
But they did. I don't know. I explained it, like I said, like when I was on Ham Show on Thursday, I explained like how I felt. I just felt like they did the person that we spent all this time falling in love with to just do him so dirty in the second game.
And then for us now we're gonna have to see that on TV.
Right.
I think that's why it's taking me so long to actually finish this series, because I'm like, I already know what's gonna happen. Why, I'm gonna fall in love with this character, and already I'm falling in love with this character, and he ain't gonna get the happiest endings.
No.
So
he's not. But then too, I've also tried to tell myself too that you know, he wasn't the best either, right? So,
but
why does he get away with a happy ending? You know.
But is anybody in this situation good at this point?
No, but that's the same. So it's just like, it's same energy type of thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I try to tell myself, it's like, you know, almost so many characters met like a horrible end. Why does he get to be safe? You know,
because he's my favorite.
I know, yeah. But all right, so there's The Last of Us 2. That's going to be coming. The Last of Us 1 HBO series. I really, really liked it. Skull and Bones. I remember you and I were watching that last season. The season 2 started. I really am enjoying it. It doesn't have the best CG, I will say, but
I just figure because it's a TV show, so we can let it slide. They got, you know, the budget sometimes, but
and it's Netflix, you know, so maybe they're not putting as much into this one. Maybe if, you know, it does better. This season, they seem to be exploring more of the drama and less of the action, which, you know, I don't mind. I don't mind the drama. So if you're interested, watch that. And then Mandalorian. So, like, you know, I think I said it 2 weeks ago. It's so cool that Mr. Pedro has 2 just blockbuster size TV shows out right now.
He hot right now. He hot out here.
That's Zaddy.
I mean, he's always fine, but he's making money right now.
He's an Aries. Just want to let you know.
Okay.
He's an Aries. I was like,
but
okay, now I get it.
Yeah. So Mando's out. What I wanted to touch on, it was funny because Lady had pointed out that this week, one of the characters that is revealed on Mandalorian did the voice for Jar Jar Binks. And I thought it was pretty cool because this is like his trying to shed that Jar Jar's persona, and I think they did him right.
As a Star Wars fan, I have a question. As a Star Wars fan, why is it such a negative thing about Jar Jar Binks?
Have you seen him?
I seen the movie. I seen what he looked like.
Right.
Looked like an alien with the long.
Yes. Okay.
And you haven't heard how he talks. You haven't heard how he talks and what he says.
I heard how he talks. I don't remember word for word what he says, but He was the shopkeeper, right?
No.
Who was trying?
No. He had the big brown ear.
He was
type thing.
he was like all the prequels. Just
he was like, I think he was supposed to be like a Chewbacca type character. But he spoke like a slave.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like there's no better way to say that.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna put in those terms, but yeah. So there's a theory.
I would like to know, what terms would you put them in?
An uneducated Southern black person during the 1700s.
Okay.
So the story was true that he wasn't thinking right thoughts between that time and he was in the end of the. Okay. Because I swear I heard that, and I'm like, why are people rooting for this man so much? And then that's when I know, and I was like,
because this is like a redemption song for him. Like now he doesn't have to be known as that anymore. I'm sure he got a lot of shit.
Star Wars fans are no offense to Star Wars fans out there, because I am one, but they are some of the worst fans in their fandom. And the stars of color, and if they don't like your character, mind you now, they will go off on you and drag you from here to yonder. Not just your character, but you as a personal.
I'm telling you should see how they wrote off old girl.
So
the girl from the Mandalorian last season.
Oh yeah,
about that girl.
Oh, she was in the first season.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. The one that was like
she messed up her own bag, so we can drag her. But like the regular people, what's the Asian girl Rose?
Yeah, because remember the black chick last season?
Yes, and the
got like a ton of shit.
She got a ton of hate, and like Disney had to come out and say, "Hey, people, stop this."
Right.
Star Wars fans, when they do not like something, the inkling of something they don't like, they will jump off the deep end with that hatred.
Unfortunately.
So if this is making him, I guess, I don't know, erase all those negative thoughts. Yes. Yeah. Do you, boo? I support it wholly. But
pragmatic, cut it out. We'll say equal, but I don't know. I don't feel like one is better than the other. But all right.
What?
He said Star Trek is better than Star Wars.
Oh, we're not gonna do that.
Look
sir.
You know what? I can't.
We're not gonna do that, sir. We're not gonna do that, sir. We're not.
I'm a fan of both. I'm a fan of both. So
I couldn't get into Star Trek, so I can't say.
I don't get why the hate. You know,
I don't get it either. It's both. They're both distant galaxies away, and it's all about adventure and people that don't look like us and different species and rainbow
people that do look like us.
Rainbow
like
skin aliens trying to take over. You know, it's the same shit, just different worlds. Same shit. Right. Was that all? Was your tidbits? Because I got a couple.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I'm over here studying Thailand because I'm manifesting that I'm going to Thailand. Street food Asia.
And on Netflix. I've been told you.
Midnight. And there was another one. Someone Feed Phil. I know you don't like Phil's persona.
Yeah, but I still watch the show.
I watch the show.
I watch the show just for the food. I be like, stop talking.
And then Midnight Life or Midnight Run Asia too, like nightlife in Asian towns. I was looking up that as well.
Oh, I'll send you one. There's another one about noodles.
Noodles? Okay.
Yeah.
I've been looking up that Attack on Titan last season. I went. If you go a dub on Crunchyroll, then the animes will come up as dubs, and then you got to look up the season like dub Russia, dub Chinese, and stuff like that. That's how because the first I went back a season on Attack on Titan, and it was subtitles, and I can read, but if you don't look at the screen, you're not gonna know what's going on. And I'll be on my phone, and I'll listen to them talk like
I know what you mean. It's like I can't. Yeah, it's not like when you're watching a show and you can kind of like multitask and be able to watch.
I can't multitask.
No, you gotta be like
this.
I'm all in. Yeah.
So I was like, I found the dubs, which is great, and now I get it. It was about the Titans versus the town, and now it's the town versus another town that got Titans, and now I'm at the part where Aaron released all the Titans within the walls, and instead of going to Marley, they're gonna fuck Marley up, but they fucking everything up. And now I understand where he's coming from, because he's repping his hometown and who are, you know, with the Titans and had the abilities for ages, and people want to take that and think of them as less than, and he just want freedom, and he fucking everything up. So I'm like, I'm with it, and it's just the triangles with the folks, and what his name, Zeke? Is that his name, Zeke? He's one of the Titans.
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know what she's talking about. I just can't get into Attack on Titan.
Zeke parents was with the rebellion, right? And as a kid's age, I'm gonna say 6 and 10, he snitched on his parents because they was trying to rebel. They was not trying to live the life they was living in Marley, and they thought that Zeke was gonna be the one that's gonna propel them to that. But he was down with the other side, told the soldiers to snitch on the parents, and they turned his parents into Titans. I'm like, how you 6 and snitching on your parents? Woo!
You just had a CHAREECE moment, I feel like, because I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, you are all very excited, which, you know, I'm excited, you're excited, but...
I like how she put it on me!
Because you do this shit with, like, all your, you know, JRPG type games, and you, like, telling us, and I'm just like, like, my eyes is getting glassy. You know?
Okay, all right. One more thing, for my tidbits. It's gonna be the show called Mo on Netflix. It's a guy from Tech, Mo. Mo for Mohammed. Oh,
so, yeah, I've watched that. I like him. Yeah.
Yo, I watched a couple of episodes, and he was trying to sell some bootleg watches to this guy.
He sold all kinds of shit out of his car.
Yeah. Talking about, for you, $150. I was like, he was selling. So I enjoyed that as well. He has a girlfriend named Maria, but Maria is Christian and he's Muslim, and they trying to tackle the religious side of their relationship. I don't know where it's going yet, but it's good to see, you know, to see different people going through, you know, similar situations that we all go through. I know a bunch of you know, people selling like counterfeit Rolexes and stuff like that. But it was a good show. It was a good show. And that was
Did you I was gonna say, have you seen Gentified on Netflix?
No, but I can.
It's the Hispanic family in LA, and they like own a restaurant for years or whatever, and so it's like the dad and the kids and the one son trying to like help his dad, but you know, there's like that whole dynamic, you know, with, you know, dad's not one that accepts help and shit. So yeah. Anyways, check it out.
I will. All right, that's all for my tidbits. What about you, CHAREECE? You ain't got none?
Yeah, you got anything?
I got just one or
that
two.
book you put on Twitter, though.
My coloring book? I can't put that on right now on YouTube.
No, but you can talk about it.
So in my past, and I like to color. I like to color. It relaxes, you know, clear your mind, just to color. So I have like crayons, I have color pencils, all that good stuff, and I have multiple different coloring books. I also have gaming coloring books. Like I have Assassin's Creed, I have a Harry Potter. I have a Sherlock Holmes ones from the TV show that came on BBC a couple years ago. But my friend, who is a librarian, she works at one of my sister branches, got me a Japanese erotic coloring book.
Okay.
All right.
I want one.
Yeah. We got a few questions.
Like I'd have to put this shit in a safe.
You would.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter. It was my daughter's 16, but still. You can't go plundering in my shelf without like, where's your hand at? Let me see what you finna get. Let me go get it for you.
I feel you.
but it's very, I want to say not detailed, but it is very explicit. I let my husband look at it last night. He was like, I need to monitor what you and your friends be talking about. And I was like, you don't want to do that because you're going to spoil your own stuff. But yeah, so that's that right there. And then my tidbits is a book-wise but still anime. Check out Solo Leveling. Their trailer dropped for their anime that's coming out later on this summer. Ancient Magnus Bride season 2. Their trailer came out. Yep, it comes out this summer. The season 2 comes out this summer.
Okay, because I'm like maybe 6 episodes deep on the last season, and high leveling warrior.
Yep,
I know about that. They're probably doing an anime for that.
So it's another anime. Which one is it? Oh my god! So when I'm not watching regular TV, that's what I'm watching, Boogie. Heaven's Official Blessing. If you like light BL in your anime, there you go. That was a suggestion from a friend. Still animation is beautiful, and it's a anime out of China. So it has a different name that I cannot pronounce. So I'm waiting for somebody to pronounce it for me so I can say it correctly. What else? Oh, I finally cleaned up my bookshelf, but I'm still not showing it to y'all. Oh yeah, that took like a good 2 hours. That's all right now. That's all I got.
All right, lady, you got our questions?
I don't see none, but I do see a $10 super chat from Kelsey.
Yeah, go ahead.
08 for the $10 super chat. Very first one. Thank you so much for your support. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you. I feel like we did have some. Are they too far up? Is that what it is?
we could check.
I'm checking
Monica with her first one. Monica with the $25 super chat.
Thank you, Monica. Okay. Monica been with us for the longest, girl. Thank you.
For a minute.
Monica been with us when we ain't had no super chat.
I know, right? Thank you, Monica.
Monica was like one of the
earliest.
I gotta shout out Kelsey too, because we didn't see this in chat, but he's like, what? GWG gals are gorgeous. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, boo.
We tried.
That's all you gotta say, you know. But I don't see any on mine now. I feel like I can't go up.
I can go higher than you, so let me try.
Yeah. I saw some stuff from Other Zinc, but it was just trolling, so we just gonna Other Zinc.
Can Sony make a game comparable to Call of Duty? Though Jim Ryan said, quote,
that's Sony what they're supposed to be doing. Like, that's why they're in.
That's a good question, though.
That's what Bungie is supposed to be doing for them, is building them a COD-like game.
Oh, wait. Rangy 4, Boogie, this me and you. Have you ladies heard the new Blade movie is being held again, and some writers have been fired because whatever his name, because I cannot pronounce it, is not liking
Kevin Feige?
No, the actor.
Oh, I can't remember. Marshala, yeah.
Yes, that's not liking the script. Rangy 4, I'm gonna need you to give me a link to that, because if this movie gets pushed back again,
I don't know,
because Ant-Man was trash.
Ant-Man was not the best.
You know what I think it is? They're so much trying to recapture that in-game glory, is that they're doing too much instead of just focusing on that one story. Babe, we ain't got time for in-game right now. We trying to rebuild
but I feel like Kevin is seeing that, because I feel like when they announced that they're not gonna do a ton of shows, I think he's trying to like rein it back in. Let's rein it back in. So we'll see. But yeah, I keep saying Moduk, his head was horrible. I don't care.
I saw clips,
says
and I was
there was
like,
no reason for them to do his head like that. Why didn't you just do it like how the comic book looks? Like, I didn't get it. It was horrible. It took you out of the fucking movie every time. Every time I saw him, you're just like, what the fuck am I looking at? What is this? And he wasn't funny. He's not funny. That guy is not funny. Moduk is supposed to be funny.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And people want to
All
talk
right.
about The Eternals. The Eternals was actually a good movie, people.
Yeah, it was. It was a great movie.
Oh, quick
All right, here we
tidbit.
go. ABK. He getting in last second. Oh,
I
go
got
ahead.
a quick tidbit. Did y'all see Brandy and Cinderella and Prince
Girl,
Charming?
with the blue
I sent it to
braid.
you. I sent it to you.
Oh, let me rephrase that. LBOOGIE sent us the clip of Brandy and Prince Charming.
Yeah.
Yo.
Why she look mean though?
It's you know, somebody was able to catch a photo, you know. They probably about to get fired.
Yeah, they sure is, because honey, you supposed to be Cinderella. You supposed to be smiling. And you caught the Prince Charming bag. I'm like, I love the outfit that she had on. Yeah.
People was like,
the blue braid.
How they gonna explain her son? Because in the Descendants movie, their Cinderella's son is like a white boy, and it was like nobody questioned.
Yeah, but everybody in there was like, different.
Yeah,
like, so I feel like they don't have to explain it.
And we was like, they shouldn't. They should not explain it. Just let it go with it.
Right.
Like Whoopi Goldberg and like what's the other dude was their daddy in the TV movie from like the 90s. So like, we good.
Right.
We didn't care.
We were told that we weren't supposed to question that shit because I know my ass was like, they are not having a chocolate baby. It ain't happening.
Like I knew.
Happening. Right.
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead and question. Okay, ABK.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to MLB The Show 23 new storyline campaign, quote unquote?
Yes.
They're focusing on the Negro leagues and different players, including Satchel Paige and Jackie Robinson. Look, I can't play baseball for shit. Y'all got it.
I know I am, and I have things that I would say, but I'm gonna not say them. But I am excited to see these people finally get some attention. And there's been little rumblings, but I feel like they've never really gotten the attention that they should, and it's far too long and past due. So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I have my last year when they did the Jackie Robinson, I went and I actually bought that one so that I could get the cap in the little special edition that they did. And I've said this before for those of you guys who don't know. Jackie Robinson and his brother, both Pasadena, California, which is where I'm from. So, yeah.
You gotta rep the whole town. You already know.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, that is really it. Let me see. Monica, we ain't gonna forget about you, girl. Thoughts on Diablo 4. As much as I love Diablo, it really felt like new graphics. I guess the graphics you liked it, and not much more gameplay wise. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. The little smidget of Diablo 4 that I played, it reminds me more of 3 with a little splash of 2. But I'm still new to the world. So
I feel like it looked real nice.
Yeah, but gameplay wise, like the top down, I think if I would.
You feel like the gameplay is the same? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I
like that gameplay. I don't know the top down.
Yeah, but my problem with the top down is too far up.
Oh.
I would like it down. I would like it to zoom in a little bit more. If that makes sense.
Maybe we just need to play with the settings.
Yeah, and I just have to play with the settings. I'm not expecting to be first person. I just need that top down view to be a little tighter or zoom in a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Because I'm blind. Okay. If I get my character get jumped by some skeletons, how am I gonna know where she at? You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I enjoyed it. I can't wait for the game to come out. I'm disappointed that it's so far away.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played the beta, but I am getting the game. It's just wish somebody would tell me where we're getting it at.
I think it'll look very good on that Series X. I mean, the beta looks really good on the Series X.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, if there's potential for like mods and things like that on the PC, then we can get it on PC. But other than that, I think we're good to do the Series X.
Okay, Series X it is then.
There we go. CHAREECE is happy.
I don't have any more questions on this side.
All right, cool. Thank you to everybody who donated today. Thank you to everybody who showed up today. Thank you to everybody who's going to listen later. We love each and every one of you guys. Like Lady said, E3 is coming up. We're going to be going there, so we'll have tons of content to share with you guys during that week of E3. and we'll have some swag bags to give away when we get back. And we'll just probably be talking. I feel like, now we're at the point, right? We're about to be in April where we're probably going to be talking about things coming for E3 pretty regularly here.
Hopefully no leaks. Hopefully no leaks.
Hopefully no leaks. Hopefully no leaks. That is just like so heartbreaking, guys. So hopefully no leaks. And if you're going out to the movies, Dungeons and Dragons comes out next week. I think
John Wick comes out today.
John Wick
came out yesterday.
Yeah, John Wick came out this weekend. So maybe I'll try to get to the movies this week so we can talk about it next week. And yeah, we'll start with the outros. I'll start at the very top. Miss Lady Infamous.
Thank you so much for everybody that joined us today. Delilah, we miss you. It ain't the same here.
Right.
It really ain't. But
not that
I hope
CHAREECE did do a great job. This is a great job.
I ain't finished yet.
Okay.
We love you. Delilah, we love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And we'll see you next week. Now, CHAREECE, I'm so proud of you today. I wish I could do what you do, but I feel like eventually it'll be my turn to do it in the future. So I'm so proud of you today for producing the show. And LBOOGIE, thank you so much for being a wonderful host today. For the new people that followed me this week, we do this every Saturday when possible. And we have guests here, and make sure you check us out every Saturday. Make sure you follow us on our respective social media platforms. We have a Discord. We have a merch store. We have a Patreon. Everything is down below in the description below. And we love y'all. Oh, check me out on my side piece, Twitter, aka DJ Touch My Curls.
Oh my God.
I'm going to try. I wanted to try today, but I think if I hold off till tomorrow, I think I can be able to stream a longer version of Diablo 4. So we're probably going to try to squeeze in a stream tomorrow. And for everyone that's been here since day one, just got here, thank you so much for supporting us, and we will see you guys next week.
All right, Miss CHAREECE.
All right, everybody, it's your girl CHAREECE here. First of all, Delilah, I don't mind doing this every once in a while, but this is nerve-wracking. You can have it back next week.
Give it back to her.
But hey, shout out to Boogie for helping me work through the issues, the tech issue stuff. But yes, it's your girl CHAREECE here. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for the love and support, like for all the super chats. Y'all really don't know how much that means to us. We love it. We love talking to each other. We love interacting with y'all, even if it's here, even if it's in our Twitter, because again, we talk back and forth. We just thank y'all. But yes, so I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, y'all, I'm finna go get me something to eat. I will see y'all next week.
Yeah, 4 o'clock. So again, thank you, everyone. It's Food O'Clock. We appreciate all y'all that came to see us. It's LBOOGIE 0208, and we are signing off. Peace.